So today I'm going to be talking to you about something a little bit different to what I normally would. I guess normally I would have a rail of clothes just here and I'll be styling up a navy suit, showing you how to wear it so many different ways, or I'll have a new fragrance that's just been released and I'll be letting you know about it. Well, today I'm not doing that. I'm talking about myself and about the brands that I have built. Now, I'm not sure if anyone knows, to be honest, but I have built a brand called Hawkins and Sheppard. I launched back in 2013, and that's all about beautiful, fine fabrics, exceptional tailoring, and the shirts that you can wear for the office, for weddings, for a special occasion, you know, those sort of shirts. But today, I really want to talk to you about my new brand, and that is called DION Dreyes, and it's a unisex jewellery brand that I've created, and I'm so excited about it. You know what? This has been about 2 years in the making. I'm not kidding you. It's taken such a long time. And I'm going to tell you now, I've had no experience in the jewellery design business, but it was something that I really wanted to get involved in. I was passionate about it. It was something that I wanted to learn the whole process from design through to obviously, you know, starting your own brand and manufacturing and branding, etc. You know, when you've had no experience, it's quite good to go into an industry because you're looking at it from a completely different angle, an angle where you have no preconceptions, you've got no experience. But there is a downside to that because you're always looking at other brands out there because you've got no traditional kind of jewellery making experience yourself. So what you're trying to do is you're looking at other brands and seeing what they do good and what they do bad. But when I first designed the collection 2 years ago, it wasn't right. It really wasn't right, because when I look back at it, I was like, do you know what? I'm not doing anything different here. I'm just kind of, in my head, I'm doing the same stuff everyone else is doing because I had no experience in the design side of things. I guess I was looking for inspiration from other brands, and actually what that was doing is that was affecting my uniqueness and my individuality as a designer and as a collection that I wanted. So for a year and a half, I tried to get the designs right, and I started from scratch so many times to get it what it is today. And actually one of my pieces is now called Start From Scratch. So one of my visions when I started DION Dreyes was always to give something back, and the only charity I really could think of that meant so much to me was a mental health charity. Now, I've never suffered from mental health myself, but it's something that I've suffered greatly through friends. I mean, it's just been a real tough, I mean, last year was just horrific. I lost an amazing friend of mine, Emily. Now, not from mental health, just a tragic accident. I think about her every day. But how she gives me strength is how she put herself out there to help others with mental health. And if I could do a tiny amount of what she did, then hopefully I could make her proud in some small way. I really struggle talking about Emily. It kind of chokes me up. So moving on, I then had a friend of mine, James, last year. He committed suicide through mental health. And yeah, it was just, you know, I don't even know what to say. It's, you know, you can tell. It chokes me up. Yeah, it chokes me up. But, you know, there's happy times ahead, and that's exactly why I wanted to give back to mental health charities. They're great people, and you know, I'm done with losing, and I'm sure we all have. We're just done with losing friends to mental health. It's just, it doesn't need to be that way. So that really gave me strength to create this brand and create it for a purpose, and that is the purpose. The mental health aspect has really kind of pulled the collection together, and in fact, it really helped in the design aspect. You know, I wanted everything to be kind of a little bit of a broken aesthetic. Now, I have called the collection Damaged, and that is all about how we embrace our battle scars, a celebration of human spirit. The collection's about overcoming overwhelming odds. It's about rolling with life punches and carrying on. It's about embracing our imperfections, embracing our perfections. And in some ways with jewellery, you can wear your imperfections, and that's what this collection is all about. You know, the jewellery itself has a broken aesthetic in some way. There's a little crack, there's a little dent, but I wanted to create some jewellery that we could look at and reminds us of positive times or tough times, but times where we've really struggled but we got through, and a positive message on the inside of the cuffs, the bracelets, something that we could look at and really draw strength upon. And that is what the collection is all about. So let me show you a few of the pieces. Now, all the pieces are available in gold or silver. The silver is 925 silver and is certified, and the gold is 18 karat gold plated and is plated over the 925 silver. So this piece is called the Flawed Ring, and yeah, as you can see, it's got imperfections. It's flawed in its design. But you know what? We all have our flaws, but make this your best one. So this ring I've called the Start From Scratch ring. Now, it kind of embodies the whole brand, in fact, with the fact that I had to start from scratch so many times to get this collection to what it is today. But it's open to interpretation. You know, the graph, the graph that's etched into the ring, you know, I interpret that personally as a heart monitor. It's all about whether or not, if there's a peak or a trough, you know, we all have to start from somewhere, and that is the message that I get when I wear this ring. So this piece is the Broken Arrow bracelet. So the caption on the inside reads, "Make a difference." And the question you need to ask yourself is, have you made a difference today? And that doesn't have to be your life, but it can be someone else's life. It could be the fact that you might just smile at someone in the street. It might be that you pick up the phone to someone you know struggling with mental health. It might be that you just want to talk to your brother or sister on the phone because you haven't seen them for a month. But that's what make a difference means to me. So this ring, I've called it the Void Ring, and I'm sure we've all got a void, something missing in our life, and this ring symbolises that, and it symbolises that we can do something about it. You know, it's an open square, and to me that's about a cradle missing its stone, or an open heart waiting to be filled. That's what resonates with me personally. So whenever I wear this, I think, okay, I need to find that someone in my life that's going to make a difference. I'm going to find that one true love. You know, for me, that is what this ring means so much about. And the final piece I'm going to show you today is the Lost necklace. It's the one that I'm actually wearing, you know, and it represents a sort of broken compass. You know, we all get lost in life from time to time, and what I think when I wear this is all about reminding myself that I need to draw upon the good things in my life, my friends, my family. That is the final piece. There are a few more pieces to the collection as well. You can take a look on DIONDREYES.com. So I really hope that you've enjoyed the collection as much as I've enjoyed creating it. And the most important thing is that you find your own message that resonates with you. So when you put on the jewellery, you have that positive message inside that you want to remember. And another thing is that I'm going to give 10% of all orders to mental health charities. So thank you so much for watching this video and supporting me on this journey. It really means so much. Thank you.